Hey guys, it's Trevin Scheller, owner of MightyWolfTV, and in this video I wanted to show you how I make my videos. Now let's go to the computer. So, when I make my videos, this is what I mainly use. Now here's some things you need to make videos like mine. So, of course you'll need a phone. I recommend an iPhone 6s, so that's just me. That's what I'm using right now. And of course you'll need a computer. Pretty much everything I use is free except for the Elgato. Now you're probably wondering, what do I use to make my videos? Actually, I use a lot of things. One thing I use is PowerPoint. One thing I use PowerPoint for is to make thumbnails. For example, now you're probably wondering how I remove backgrounds. Well, you can do that right here. Now you're probably wondering how do I save this? Well, in order to do that, you need a thing called Bandicam, but there is a free version which I always use. Now what you do here, now you can now in this thing you could also type in stuff. And for example, just you can also choose any fonts. And you can use this too. Or if you want, you can get creative and just use a bunch of different colors. You could also even change the size. And if you're ready to, now make sure you press this, because this will fit the YouTube video thumbnail thing. So as you can see, it's the perfect size. You can also move it around by using the arrow keys. And when you're ready to take a picture of it, you can just do that. And then you can open that and save it as a thumbnail. Another thing I would use PowerPoint for is little animations. Now I use this in some of my videos. Now you can click something and have it say fly in, for example. And you can have it like that. You can also decide which one goes first. Or you can have them go at the same time by doing this. There's also durations and delays. And if you want to make this like a video, you could go to rehearse timings and use the spacebar to do that kind of stuff. So then when you want to save it, you go here, go to Save As. And make sure you go here and click MPEG for video. And just name it whatever. So that's how I use that's how I make little animations. And if you ever wanted to reuse animations or edit the ones, you could always save the file normally. If you want to just save it normally, like a raw file, you can just keep it like that. And then you could just exit this out, and then you could just come back to this thing and edit it at another time. Now here's the thing I use the most for my videos. It's called Windows Movie Maker. This is usually where all the magic from MightyWolfTV comes from. This one thing, and it's free, so if you want to download it, I'll probably give a link in the description to find it. Now in this software you can do pretty much almost anything. Like you can even like put videos in here and like play them. You could also add videos that you've already used. And you can even add pictures too. And you can even add music. And you can actually download music using this site right here called Free Music Archive, which is where a lot of the music from my channel comes from. And you can also add captions. Now of course you could also change the size and font and color and the bold. You could also make it go like this or this. And this right here shows how long it would go for. You can also like move where you want it to go. And there's also effects of how it appears. You could also, like for example, like notice how this part, like, takes so long to open. Now if you wanted, you could just do this, set start point, and then if you were to start it, see how much faster that was? You could also set endpoints too. And if you want, you could even split it. You could also copy and paste. To do stuff like this. You could also extend music by doing this. This is usually how I do it. You could also go to visual effects and do stuff like this. You could also change the brightness. And if you feel like you've made a mistake on anything, you could also press the refresh button. You could also go to the edit part right here and change the speed of the video. You can make it faster or slower. And you could also use video stabilization. So this thing is like really useful for my channels. And if you've made a video, such as an intro for your channel or a YouTube show, you could like reuse it, and then you could add more clips in. Like this. And if you want to save a video, you go to home and then you go to this thing right here. Now clicking this will save it normally, and if you want to put it in 60 frames per second, you can go to create custom settings. Now these are the settings you would have to use to make it like have perfect quality and go with 60 frames per second. It's also good to save your videos to a familiar file so you can find them easier. You can name it like 1, 2, 3. But depending on your computer or how big your video is, it would probably take some time to save it, or you can't save it at all. And when it's done, this thing will pop up. You have the option to play it, open the folder, or close. Now if you were to go to upload a YouTube video, you could just go to the upload and then you could just go to open folder and you could just simply drag the video in like that if you don't know where it is. And much like PowerPoint, if you want to save like raw files or like make edits to the videos and you want to like work more on them later, you could always like save the raw files by doing save project as. Very similar to PowerPoint. Next, I wanted to show you guys how I make my gaming videos. Introducing the Elgato. Now this is the only thing I use that does cost money. So like, you have this, and if you click this right here, you can make stuff like that show up. You can go to edit scenes and add overlay and stuff like that. This controls the game audio, and this controls the live commentary. Now this is the capture card I use right here. And if you want to stream, you can press this button. I usually stream at 10 megabits per second at 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is actually the best setting. Here you select your channel. Here you add your channel, or you can get rid of the channel. And this is the live control room. And this is where you like name the video stream, sorry. You could also record videos if you're not a streamer and just decide to do Let's Plays. And the turn on commentary, use this. If there's a green bar right there, like going, that means it's working. Now the microphone I use is a blue snowball. You could always buy a Netgear to make your internet speed faster. Without this, I actually wouldn't be able to stream. And if you want, you could buy like something like that. And before you stream, make sure you go to this thing and go to live streaming. And you can go here to, now this actually decides on how your stream is. You could also change the thumbnail. That actually doesn't matter, that's just like, if you were to change it in there, that would like change this. You could also schedule a stream to make your like stream display on where, like on when it's gonna happen. You could also go here to like change the category and what game it is. You could also go here to upload your videos. And you can choose to make your videos public, unfinished, or unlisted, sorry, private or scheduled. But pretty much everybody knows how to do this already. So there you have it, guys. That's how I make my YouTube videos. And if you want to make videos like this as well, I'm really hoping that this would help you guys. It's like I wanted to make this video to help other people. Like I was hoping this would give people an idea of how to make their videos better. Thought this would help people. And if you have your own way of making YouTube videos, that's really cool. So that's it for this video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. New videos coming soon. And yeah, have a good day, guys.